Mike, where are you on this? And I've kind of gotten away from this. I was really never big on this. Going back and forth with current players or former players.
Yeah.
Because Time told me this. He's like, man, the problem that you have. He said, you're not wrong. He says, but because you have a gold jacket, it carries more weight than when anybody else says anything else about them players. Right. So when you say something about a player, you got a gold jacket. Right. You're credentialed. Because for the longest, they're like, well, what did you do? Right. They can't ask Michael Irvin, what did he do? He got 3 of them things. Right. He was an all-decade player in the 90s. And what number you? I'm 267. What number you?
232.
232.
Yeah.
So you got that.
Right.
So when you speak, you know what you speak of.
Right, right.
People get upset. They call it hating. Because you can't have an opinion now. You can't critique a play now, Mike. You hating.
Right. Because of who you are. And Shannon, that's the power of what you do and of what we have. And let me do this to be righteous because I love you, brother. And let me apologize to you here live while we're on. Because, even when the Travis Hunter stuff went down, with his girl, and I was like, come on, man. And then we finally talked about it. What did we talk? I said the same thing to you. I said, Shannon, I want you to think about, that's you saying. Because everybody talking to his girl and saying, I said, everybody's saying stuff. The only one the only one he's going to remember is you.
What I said.
And we're going to need you one day to go lift him up. And he's going to bring back up, oh, man, you try to talk to my woman, man, like, you know what I mean? But, and that's what I was talking about. Because you just said it. A million other people can say it, but they got the jacket. It'll go right off his back. But he's trying to get and be you. So he's going to hear it from you. And now you won't ever have the ability to go get him what he needs as he takes his journey.
Right.
And that's what I was saying when I said, Shannon, we're going to need you. When I called you, I said, we're going to need you. We're going to need you. This brother going to need you.
Right.
I don't want him to turn an ear off to you.
Right.
You're one of our greatest spokesmen out here. I need you to be and you didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
But he gonna take it that way.
Right. Because I was like that.
You trying to help him. But speaking to his girl, he gonna be like he gonna protect his girl, you know what I mean? And that kind of thing.
Because I told people you have to understand, when you were growing up, and your mom or your dad or your grandparents told you not to see that boy or not to see that girl, it drove you closer together.
Now you ain't gonna,
so now you trying to pull them apart, they're gonna band together almost like a Romeo and Juliet.
Right.
So
and then blame you because like you did something to them. This generation different now.
They very different.
They're different now. I told my son the other day, listen, man, I don't want you with all these girls in the house, all these women. Hey, man, that joke was like, hey, Dad, Joe, this is my house. I do what I want in my house. I'm telling you what I want you doing at my house. That's what don't be trying to, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, you can't be doing that at my, this generation. My son, Elijah told me one time, I said, did somebody take my money out of here? Did somebody steal my money? He said, Dad, did you take the money? He said, yeah, I got it. I said, I didn't steal your money, Dad. I took it. You're my dad. I can't steal from you. You took my money. That's how they see it. Yeah. You're my dad. What's yours is mine. I can't steal from you. I said, okay, this boy crazy. You know what I mean? But they believe that. Yeah. This generation believe. My dad would have grabbed that belt and but we ain't no more money around here. All year long, you can't be, it'd have been a whole different thing. But this generation different.
What do you think about today's receivers? Because it's different. I mean, the game is different. The way you attack the receiver, the way you can attack the wide receiver, the space in which they play in.
But they physically gifted now. Ooh. Some talented mother brother. Ooh.
Mike, you didn't have no 101. You didn't have no 7 Cam Newton 707. You ain't have none of that. We learned to play in the backyard.
Isn't that crazy, dog? Isn't that crazy? They and these receivers in this passing game, it's just
quarterback coaches in middle school, in junior high, and high school.
Right. I was telling people when we were playing, you had the big receiver and the fast receiver.
Yeah.
Now the big receiver is the fast receiver. They all won, man. And it's so amazing to see the talent and skill set. You got the 7-footers dribbling basketballs all the way up the floor.
Mm-hmm. Shooting threes.
Because everybody now, sports have become such a big business. Now, it's like when you tell your kids, go be a doctor, go be a lawyer, go be an athlete.
Yeah.
So you start training 3, 4, 5 years old, and they train all their lives. The fat guys used to shake fat. Now they're just, man, these are 350-pound wide receiver looking dudes.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Donald, there's not an ounce of fat on these jokers, man. It's
look
a
at
whole
Myles
different
Garrett.
game. Look at
He ain't supposed to be that. He ain't supposed to be that size and bend
It's
the edge like that.
amazing to see that. It's amazing.
He ain't supposed to do, I don't care what you say. He ain't supposed to be like that.
I had him out. Well, I saw Alonzo Spellman. Have you ever seen Alonzo Spellman walk through a locker room naked with all them muscles sitting on top of him?
His arms this long.
I said, God darn, man. Oh, I would hate to make that joker mad, man. I mean, it's just a physical beast, man. And boy, yeah, Myles Garrett, it's different athletes. They're different
They're
athletes.
different now.
Now, the physical skill set.
Right.
Now, mentality, they are different also. I see receivers now tapping heads on third down, coming out there.
I ain't never coming out on third down. That's the money. I'm going to get that ball. They gonna get
You can't even play with me if I see you tap your helmet on third down. Coach, get him out the game. Don't ever bring his ass back. Don't you leaving now? We need third down.
Yeah.
We need to go get these other downs. Right now. You can go some next time, but if you leave on this third down, I don't ever want to play with you again. So you got all the physical skill set, but sometimes I question the desire when I see guys walking off the field on third down.
Denzel has some very strong comments to say about them Cowboys. You heard what he said.
Yeah, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I love Denzel.
Yeah, he said, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard him talk about Jerry saying all money ain't good money. You know what I mean? You know, I guess when you get up there with the kind of money they got, but for me, all money. I guess when you get up there, I can't wait to see that day. You know,
I wonder one day if we go. I sure like have some bad 15
Hey, that's a bad $50 million. Now, I don't know if you want that. Well, let's sit it over here anyway. I decide.
We'll decide later.
All right. But I don't know about that all money ain't good money. But I get the gist of what he's saying. You know, I get the gist of what he's saying. It's about let's get it to the field. Let's get back in the championship challenge and everything. And I believe, and he's right about that. He's right about it. And that's why, and I know Jerry does business with, but that's why I thought this time is the right time to get Michael Parsons done. Let's not go through what went through with Dak and CD. Let's make Micah. I wanted him to make Micah to Patrick Mahomes of this team. I thought that would have been smart.
Right. The expectations. You got George Pickens. CD comes back healthy. Dak says he's feeling good. The only thing really, the uncertainty is your defense, but you're going to be reliant on your offense because your best player, three of your best four players, Micah, for me, is the best player on this team. But you got CD, you got Pickens, who's coming from Pittsburgh, extremely talented, but, you know, hey, he wasn't getting the ball, he would mope, he wouldn't block, and then you have Dak. What is your expectations for the Cowboys this season?
What you have to look at this year, and especially in this league, the Cowboys probably the last year had those 3 12-5 seasons. They were averaging about 28, 29, 30 points a game in those years. They were pretty tops in offense. In this league, if you can put an offense on the field, you can win some games.
Yes.
You can put an offense on the field, and you can make some plays late, you can win the game. Now, the Cowboys have that on offense. The issue I'm having with, and when you do go up and put them points on the board, now you just set the defense up to pin their ears back.
Right.
The best ear pinner you have, you're not even paying.
True.
So how are you working harmoniously to get to a Super Bowl? So Michael Parsons' value went up when you got George Pickens.
Correct.
Because now, every time you giving Dak 2 receivers, he came away 12-5. He was in the top offense, and you know he has that now.
Right.
Michael Parsons should have more value because he can get to the quarterback, and if you're going to put up 35 points. That's the surprise that I think will hit a lot of people this year because the Cowboys will put up at least 30 points a game.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.